Fuck off.
Hello, it's Daniel, and today we're going to be talking about what we're looking forward to Modern Warfare 3.
Hey, it's Spencer, and I'm gonna help you talk about Modern Warfare 3.
Alright, so where should we begin?
I don't know, maybe start at the perks.
Alright, so what kind of perks are there?
Well, there's 3 tiers of perks if you want to put in that. For tier 1, there's Blind Eye, Extreme Conditioning, Recon, Sleight of Hand, and Scavenger.
Alright, so which one is kind of eye-appealing to you?
Well, it really looks for the best ones. Or the best ones look probably like Blind Eye, Recon, or Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand now is just fast reloading. Recon makes explosive damage, paints the target on the minimap. So if you shoot a guy and you get a hit marker on him with your explosives, he is now on your minimap for quite a while. And Pro makes any of your bullet damage, put your targets on the bullet map or whatever. And so that looks like a very dominant perk, because if you get in a match with a lot of assassin perk users, which we'll be getting to later, then that'll be very helpful. Sleight of Hand Pro is just swap weapons faster, and Blind Eye just makes you undetectable by air support and silencers.
Right.
I mean sentries, sorry. And then Pro makes your launchers lock on quicker, extra bullet damage versus air support and sentries.
There's also Extreme Conditioning, which is like increased sprint time and climbing speed is faster. But none of this, obviously the Scavenger, the most obvious. You get ammo when you run over a dead body. Scavenger Pro is get more ammo than usual. Tier 1. For tier 2, Quick Draw is faster aiming. And then faster recovery when you're throwing a grenade or some shit, or claymore, and all that.
And then the big one for tier 2 is Assassin. Not even Pro makes you undetectable by UAV, portable radar, thermal, and heartbeat sensors. All in just not Pro. When you make it Pro, you're immune to UAV, counter UAV, and EMPs. That includes the EMP grenades, which are made to stun your objects and anything you throw them at. And you get no crosshair or name when targeted. I think that's pretty powerful.
And the other main, like, big perk back from COD 4 is Overkill, which allows you to carry 2 primary weapons. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people look forward to that, because, I don't know, if you're going for something big and you run out of ammo and you're like, fucked, and you get your friend to die for you, you don't have to do that. You can get 2 primary weapons. And for the Pro, you can have 2 attachments for all 2 of your guns, so that's pretty sick.
I think that's quite overpowered too, because when you really think about it with Overkill, because shotguns are again a primary, thank God. But when you do that, you can. It's basically just like Modern Warfare 2. You can have the shotgun and your normal gun, and AA-12's back, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of all those automatic shotguns and everything. So I think Overkill will be used quite a bit.
And also, they're actually, I'm not sure, but I think shotgun's actually secondary, so that's gonna be really overpowered for people who use shotguns and Overkill, because the people that don't have freaking shotguns are fucked. That's all I can say, pretty much. There's also a blast shield. It's kind of like Modern Warfare 2 for grenade resistance and claymore and whatnot. But for the Pro, you're also immune to stuns and flashbangs, so that's pretty sick.
Which I think is quite helpful.
So that's basically like Flakjack for Black Ops. Hardline, as usual, 1 less kill streak. One less death for a kill streak. For the Pro is actually sick. Is 2 assists counts as 1 kill. So you always get assists.
A lot of noobs.
Yeah. When you always get that assist, you're all good.
Yeah. And then I think that Assassin and Overkill are going to be probably the only ones used in the secondary. You're going to see Blast Shield eventually, because if they patch noob tubes or something, or if explosives turn out to be really good, you're going to see that a lot in headquarters and demolition too. Quick draw, I think a lot of the rushers are going to be using.
Right. Do you want to move on to weapons?
I don't know, I think we should take on the tier 3 perks first.
Alright. For tier 3, there is a marksman. Identify targets at a more distant range, and so it's like you can see farther, I guess. And for the pro effect, you can hold longer for sniping, so that's kind of like what's it called? Scout in Black Ops.
And steady aim in Modern Warfare 2.
Right.
And then steady aim is increased hipfire accuracy, and your weapon is ready faster after sprinting, which I like. That's going to be quite the rusher perk.
Right. Dead silence. That dead silence is kind of basically like a ninja. It allows like quick movement with quieter steps and whatnot. And for pro, it's basically commander pro. You do not take any fall damage. So a lot of quick scopers, montage makers, you know, freaking what's it called? Fuck, I forgot. Trick shotting people. That's right. Trick shotting people will probably be using that perk.
Stalker, I think that's pretty good. You move faster while aiming. That's going to be used quite a bit too, I think. For people that can't really move their aim around very fast or play on a lower sensitivity, that'll be pretty good for them, because then you can rely on your strafing more than your accuracy. And then Syrup, the usual piece of shit. You detect the enemy explosives and tactical insertions, and then Pro is louder enemy footsteps.
Alright, so to the weapons, finally for Black Ops was announced.
Oh yeah.
Quick scoping is back, and a lot of people are passionate about that, which is good. And we don't have any more shitty Black Ops quick scoping. A lot of the original guns from Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4 are back too, and some additional guns. Some additional guns would be like the CM900. That's kind of like, I don't even know what kind of fucking gun that is. Type 95, G363, ACR is back with ACR 6.8, MK14, and the FAD, which I have no fucking clue, but looks pretty sick ass.
And then there's the AK-47 too.
Right.
And then light machine gun sounds pretty normal. The L86 LSW from Modern Warfare 2, typical piece of shit probably. The MG36, the PKP Percheneg.
Right.
Pecheneg. Pecheneg. The MK46 and the M60E4.
Back to the snipers. There's the basic gun, Barrett 50 cal. A new sniper that I actually learned from an old game called Combat Arms. It's called the L118A. It's green sniper. It's pretty basic. The Dragunov is back from Black Ops. An AS50, which is a new gun. It looks like a really high damage and range gun. And RSASS, that's also from another game called Combat Arms, which is kind of like an automatic sniper. And MSR, which is another genre of sniper.
And for the shotguns, it looks like a lot of them are going to be automatic, because the USAS 12, the KSG 12, and the SPAS 12 are all the ones that don't have semi-automatic beside them. Then the Striker's back, but it's semi-automatic. And then the Model 1887s are also back. For the machine pistols, there's the FMG9, the MP9, the Scorpion, kind of weird, and then the G18, but that's the highest level machine pistol, knocked to level 70 out of 80.
Right. For the tactical equipments, there's flash grenades as usual. Concussion. There's a scrambler one, is like kind of like a UAV jammer but in a grenade. There's the EMP grenade, which it's like an EMP in a grenade basically. The trophy system, it's kind of like it kills predator missiles and sentry guns and those shit that people don't fucking like. And smoke grenade, tactical insertion like usual, and portable radar is kind of like a heartbeat sensor and whatnot.
And then just to quickly finish them off, for the pistols there's the USP-45 from Modern Warfare 2, the P99, the MP-412, the 44 Magnum from Modern Warfare 2, the 5.7, and then the Deagle from, holy shit, I don't even know how many games.
Well, that's the end of our little commentary we have about Modern Warfare 3. And tomorrow, me and Spencer will be going to the midnight release, and I will make a commentary right at midnight. So, this is Daniel, and I'll talk to you later.